Topic 1B: History of Bitcoin and Cryptocurrency, Part 2. In the previous video, we saw the turn of the century and we left the historical development in 2011 with the first halving. From this point on, historical events are linked to the behavior of cryptocurrencies. Let's go back to the timeline. In 2012, Coinbase emerged, the first Bitcoin exchange, created to accelerate its global growth and adoption. In September, the Bitcoin Foundation was born, a nonprofit organization that declared by mission standardize, protect, and promote the use of Bitcoin for the benefit of users around the world. In that year, thanks to the implementation of BitPay, a Bitcoin payment service provider for traders, more than 1,000 businesses decided to adopt this currency. By 2013, Coinbase operations registered more than 1 million Bitcoins per month. That same year, in a coffee shop in Vancouver, the world's first crypto ATM was inaugurated. In the United States Senate, a debate was held on Bitcoin, which concluded that the government would not prevent the cryptocurrency development. A year later, in 2014, the young Russian programmer and writer Vitalik Buterin devised Ethereum, a public software platform, open source and based on blockchain, which allows creating smart contracts. Also in that same year, due to the theft of more than 800,000 Bitcoins, the Mt. Gox exchange filed for bankruptcy. This digital platform, with its headquarters in Japan, was responsible for managing more than 70% of the global transactions made with Bitcoin. In 2015, the New York Department of Financial Services published the BIT license, this being the first regulation for commercial activities with digital currencies. Meanwhile, Ethereum launched the early stage of its platform called Frontier in 2015. The second halving came in 2016. For each block created, the reward was reduced by half from 25 to 12.5 Bitcoins. The halving's importance is to regulate the amount of Bitcoins in circulation so they don't lose their value in the market. Since its creation, it was established that only 21 million of this cryptocurrency can exist. In December 2017, Bitcoin reached its highest price so far when it hit $19,798. Previously, that same year, certain events occurred that surely helped to understand why the price rose so much. Number 1, Japan decreed by law to accept Bitcoin as a means of payment. Number 2, China announced the creation of its own cryptocurrency, and due to the changes in the Bitcoin protocol, some of its users created their own blockchains, which gave rise to new cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin Cash. But the following year was not so good. In 2018, Bitcoin fell to $3,300, entered a period of devaluation. This could be related to two major events. The first was the creation of a token called Petro by the Venezuelan government, which was the focus of criticism and was not considered a cryptocurrency since it was not decentralized. The second took place in Spain, where the government requested financial data from 60 establishments and entities related to Bitcoin. In other words, the situation in both countries generated a mistrust reading regarding cryptocurrencies. Public perception affects the dynamics of supply and demand. 2019 turned out to be an exciting year in terms of geopolitical expansion. Cryptocurrency adoption strengthened in Latin America from the Argentine exchange house ArgenBTC, which activated its branches for the buy and sell of Bitcoin in around 1,200 service points. For Oceania, the case of New Zealand stood out. Its government legalized wage payments with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. In Asia, which was not immune to these dynamics, the Japanese platform Rakuten, a leader in electronic commerce, launched its own exchange house for the trade of cryptocurrencies. With this, the historical journey ends. This data shows us the rapid evolution of the digital economy. I invite you to continue discovering the concepts and applications in the daily life of this crypto universe. I'll see you next time.